Hangover gang, what's popping, man? It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a strong beat to step to. All right. So today we're gonna be checking out Tom MacDonald's Remember Who You Are. All right. And I've seen a little bit of backlash from this one on the YouTube streets. And it kind of made me intrigued to check this out. Y'all know I haven't been my channel changed its direction. I hadn't been able to really react to Tom, but we're going to get to this one. We're going to see what this one is. So with that being said, we'll be right back.
Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of a truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy. Raising hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. This is for my guys outside with a little bit of red on their necks. Standing for the anthem with their hand on their chest. Rattlesnakes on some yellow flags hanging from their window panes. Buddy, you should watch where you step. Step, 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 get to stepping, y'all. Get gone. We just wanna work, go to church, have a good time till we in the dirt. Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of a truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy. Raising hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you.
All right. The hook was cool. Definitely was synonymous with how the beat sound and stuff like that. This is a cool laid back track. Tom kind of coming like real laid back on this one. It's kind of like a melodic rapping a little bit. Verse wise, I thought the verse was solid. Some of the lyrics that, I could kind of resonate with too. Let me see. I'm going to take this back a little bit. Like little slight, like raising hell with the dad, little slice in heaven, living on the ranch. Like, I like that part. What was that? And to me, I ain't gonna lie, like the first thing I remember, for me, like the first thing I remember hearing, like I felt like this is more a laid back white boys track that him and Adam did a couple years ago. That's what this feels like already.
It's for the guys who gon' fight to be free till the cops come around. Who never let the flag that they wave touch the ground. Metal sign on a fence post, no trespassing allowed. And this is for the ones who don't run, reading Bibles, loading guns. They know what they gotta do and they know how to get it done. All the ones who learning lessons till the day they get to heaven. If you ain't one of us and get to stepping. Step, get to stepping, y'all. Get gone. We just wanna work, go to church, have a good time till we in the dirt.
I wonder if this is Tom's way of kind of, he always kind of bridged into the country rap sphere in a way. With his collabs with Calhoun and stuff like that. I think he did him and Nova did a collab with Struggle Jennings and what was that? What was Struggle Jennings and Dusty Lee or something like that? I might be mistaken, but I wonder if he just trying to, get in the country rap lane. For some reason, that's why I feel like this feels heavily country. Like
step, get to stepping, y'all. Get gone. We just wanna work, go to church, have a good time till we in the dirt. Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of a truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy. Raising hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Remember who you were, white boy. Before they try to erase in your past and told you it's bad. Remember who you were, white boy. Before they put your kids in a mask to sit in a class. Remember who you were, white boy. Before the only lives that mattered were black. You got attacked. Remember who you.
Is that Nick the actor? It look like Nick the actor.
Before they put your kids in a mask to sit in a class. Remember who you were, white boy. Before the only lives that mattered were black. You got attacked. Remember who you were, white boy. I'm telling you, you gotta go back and be more like that. Remember who you are, white boy. Start a fire with some gas and a match. Hanging out the window of a truck with a flag. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you. Just remember who you are, white boy. Raised in hell just like your old man. Little slice of heaven somewhere out on a ranch. Pissing off the world that's trying to tell you it's bad to be like you.
Okay, his sister, Nova. Okay. Very quick track, man. I'm not necessarily sure. It's definitely not a song that I would put in my rotation from Tom, but I thought it was a cool sounding track, something just real laid back. I remember reading his community post and he was talking about it's not going to go viral, you know, like it's the last season of Tom's music and stuff like that. I mean, me personally, I'm just waiting for Tom to get back to rapping, personally. And you know, as far as everything else is concerned, like that's all I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for him to rap. I know he still got it in him, but this one is it just felt like a more laid back white boys track. That's it. I just thought it was a cool song. It does. If I were to say it would go on the radio, like I feel like it'll go on the radio. Like this is a radio ready track, depending on where it is. Like iHeart, you know, Spotify. Like I think Tom is really focused on like making his music friendly for streaming platforms. Because I know a lot of the issues that he ran into in the past with all his music and stuff. So I think he's just being safe with his singles right now. This just feels like a very safe song. But as I said, man, the mixing was good. The quality was good. Verses was good. Like it was just a very solid track. Like I got to give this probably maybe like a good 7 out of 10. Wasn't the best song I heard from Tom, but it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, catch you guys at another one.